Good evening, listeners. Thank you for joining us tonight here at Davenport High School. I'm Mackenzie Cavan, and momentarily I'll be joined by Renisha Grant. For tonight's game, the 7-0-1 Lady Broncos will be going up against the Discovery Lady Spartans. The Lady Spartans are 3-4 on the season. On Tuesday night, Discovery defeated Tanner Rock 6-4, whereas Davenport shut out the Tanner Rock Titans 8-0. Davenport has recently come off a 7-1 win against the Haines City Hornets. Renisha, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Tonight I'm looking forward to seeing Angie Shaka, the leading scorer for the Broncos, go against junior Sophia Rodriguez and senior Cora Nicholas, who have 6 goals on the season, whereas Angie has 17 goals on the season, tying her with Davenport High's Gianna Sakatis. Gianna scored 5 goals against Haines City on Tuesday night.
I am actually very excited to see all these players go up because now that leads us having two players on Davenport with 17 total goals on the season, and that's going to be an interesting game against Discovery's 2 players who have 6 goals on the season. And as the players take the field, I'm super excited to see where this goes tonight. Both teams are getting on the field, and looks like the whistle is blown, and the ball goes to Discovery. Broncos are fast to take the ball, and it's taken back by Discovery before Broncos kick it back upfield. Our Broncos are trying to get that ball back, or at least somewhat close to their goal. And that's going to be out on Discovery. Looks like number 14, Casey McNulty, is going to throw the ball inbounds. Angie Shaka kicking the ball. Taken by Discovery.
And is back to Lady Broncos.
Caroline Schnegenberger trying to get that ball. It is going back and forth between Discovery and Broncos here, as the Broncos are going to take the ball once again and go upfield. Broncos keeping the ball here at midfield. Caroline Schnegenberger kicks it up before it being returned back by Discovery. And that's going to be out on the Broncos, going to Discovery. It looks like number 17, Isabella Castillo, will throw the ball inbounds for the Spartans. And it goes right back out to the Broncos. Immediately taken by Discovery before going upfield. And Discovery's going to kick back downfield, and it's taken by the Broncos.
Broncos still going up the field and are going in.
And that's going to be a goal for the Broncos. It is first goal of the night, 1-0 with 37 minutes here on the clock. Ball is going back to center field for Discovery to kick. Goes downfield and
is now recovered by the Lady Broncos, and they're now going up. That is out of bounds on the Broncos.
And it's going to go to Discovery. So number 3, Roma Hernandez, throws the ball in bounds, and it's automatically quickly recovered by the Broncos. Gianna Stathakis trying to get the ball to the goal before it's taken by Discovery. Back to the Broncos. Broncos still holding this ball. Angie Shaka getting the ball closer to the goal, and it's taken by the Spartan goalie. That was some great hustle there from both of the teams.
Spartans goalie kicks the ball inbounds.
And that is going to be a whistle blown. And that is going to the Broncos. Looks like it might be a free kick here for the Broncos. And just a little bit to the left, and that's going to go out of bounds. And so that ball will go back, or that ball will go to Discovery. Immediately taken back by the Broncos. And taken by the goalie as Discovery will send that ball downfield. And that will be out on Discovery, going to the Broncos. Saved by the Broncos. Broncos kick it back upfield. Some incredible hustle there. And that's going to go to Discovery. Discovery's going to get a free kick here.
McKaylee going in for a kick.
And goes back upfield by the Broncos. Gianna kicking the ball. Midfield to Discovery. And recovered by the Broncos. And that's going to go out on Discovery. Number 15, Sophia Burgos. Correction. 14, Casey McNulty is going to throw the ball in bounds. Gianna trying to keep that ball from Discovery here. And that's out on Discovery. Casey McNulty going to throw inbounds once again. Discovery kicks it. Back to midfield as Broncos are hustling to get that ball. Broncos sending the ball back upfield. Great pass to Gianna. And taken by Discovery.
And back to the Broncos. Broncos now going upfield with the ball. And is recovered by the Spartans.
Broncos sending the ball back upfield. And another block and another recovery from the Broncos. Going back downfield. And the Broncos, incredible kick there. The Spartans are playing some incredible defense here tonight. And
That is out on the Spartans, and Broncos get the ball.
Broncos throw in bounds. Immediately gain possession, and that is out on the Broncos. Casey McNulty with the kick here. As Discovery is going past midfield, and they're going to be stopped as the Broncos are fighting to recover that ball. Caroline Schnegenberger going to try to get the ball upfield, but it's going to go out and go to Discovery. Again, the score is still 1-0 with the Broncos in the lead. Broncos sending upfield. Some hustle there to keep that ball in bounds. Angie Shaka trying to get that ball to the goal. It's going to be stopped by the keeper. As she'll send the ball downfield.
Ball is thrown downfield and is out of bounds.
That is going to the Broncos. Caroline Schnegenberger going to throw in bounds. Immediately recovered by Angie Shaka. Passes to McNulty. To Stathakis. And
Spartans goalie once again stops the ball.
Just trying to find a place to go downfield. And looks like it's going to go out on them again. Caroline Schnegenberger going to throw the ball back in bounds. Shaka sends it down to Stathakis. And stopped by the keeper. Some great hustle there. Keeper trying to find somewhere to go with that ball. Immediately goes back upfield.
Broncos recover the ball and are now going downfield. Quickly recovered by the Spartans.
Some incredible hustle there by the Broncos keeper. Incredible hustle there to keep that ball in bounds. As Discovery is going to pass it, and Broncos will recover it. Getting closer to their goal. And that is another goal for the Broncos. It is now 2-0, 27 minutes on the clock. That keeper did an incredible job there. I really thought she was going to keep it out, but it went over just the tip of her hands. It looks like she might have jumped a little too early, and that resulted in a point for the Broncos. Both teams are back at midfield, waiting for Discovery to kick the ball, as they now have possession. Quickly recovered by the Broncos. And that's going to go out on Discovery and go to the Broncos.
Ball is thrown inbounds and is recovered.
Broncos still have the ball on the far side of that field. It's taken out it's going out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be the Broncos ball as Giannis Stathakis gets ready for a corner kick here on the far side of the field. Broncos trying to get that ball. Discovery passing downfield. And it's quickly stopped by the Broncos. Incredible kick downfield. Broncos go back upfield with that. Casey McNulty trying to find someone to pass to. Broncos going to get the ball once again. Discovery with an incredible kick downfield. Taken by the Broncos keeper.
Broncos keeper throws the ball inbounds. And it's quickly recovered.
Angie Shaka going upfield with the ball. Some great defense here by the Spartans. And Spartans and Bronco here, and it looks like it's going to go out on the Spartans. Casey McNulty going to throw the ball in bounds from the far side of the field. Some incredible defense here by the Spartans. Broncos recover the ball. Gets to midfield before the Broncos regain possession. Trying to get that ball upfield. And that's out on the Spartans. Caroline Schnegenberger going to throw the ball in bounds. Casey McNulty with an incredible kick upfield. And that's out on the Spartans. Casey McNulty will give us a corner kick on the near side of the field here. 23 minutes left on the clock. It's still 2-0. Oh, correction, she just threw the ball inbounds. Was not a corner kick there. Broncos hustling to keep that ball to the goal. And that's going to be out on the Broncos. Spartans getting ready to kick the ball downfield.
Ball is kicked in bounds and is recovered by Lady Broncos.
Broncos getting closer to that goal as Discovery is playing some incredible defense to get them further away. Angie Shaka here. Incredible kick that is blocked. And a little too much power on that one by Casey McNulty as it goes over the goal. But not quite in the field goal yet tonight. It's still 2-0 here as the Spartans get ready to send the ball back downfield. Casey McNulty sends the ball back upfield. And that's going to go out on the Broncos, I believe. The ball goes downfield. Broncos immediately gain possession.
Broncos now going downfield. That is out on the Broncos, and the ball goes to the Spartans.
Just a little too much to the right on that one, as the Spartans will get ready to send the ball back downfield. Correction, this will go to the Broncos. Gianna Stathakis getting prepared for a corner kick here. A back and forth here between the Spartans and the Broncos. The whistle's blown, and that's going to go to the Spartans.
McKaylee going in for a kick.
Goes to the Broncos.
Spartans now going downfield. And that would be out of bounds on the Spartans.
And that is the 20-minute water break. So far tonight, we have seen some incredible defense here by the Spartans, as they have kept the Broncos at 2-0. And, typically during this, the Broncos would already have had a much further lead than what they do now. And so I'm really excited to see how they're going to come back out after this 20-minute water break. We will see you guys shortly. And we're back here as we return after the 20-minute water break. It looks like Discovery is going to get the ball in bounds. The Broncos immediately recover. Incredible kick downfield right there by the Spartans. Uh,
Spartans still going strong, going downfield, and it's quickly passed downfield back again to the Broncos.
Broncos continuing upfield here. Angie Shaka trying to keep that ball in bounds as Discovery heads downfield. And that's going to go out on the Spartans. Broncos going to throw in possession. Angie Shaka immediately recovering the ball. And that's out on the Spartans. Correction, out on the Broncos. Spartans are going to throw the ball inbounds.
Ball thrown inbounds and is quickly recovered by the Broncos.
Some back and forth here at midfield as it goes out on the Spartans. And Broncos are going to throw the ball inbounds. Incredible pass upfield. But it looks like the Spartans are going to head downfield with the ball. Broncos recover the ball. Trying to get it past the Spartans.
Spartans now going up the downfield.
And it's going to be stopped by the keeper as a whistle is blown.
Incredible hustle and teamwork I'm seeing so far.
That was offsides there as the Broncos kicked the ball downfield. Discovery trying to get it back to where they need it, and Broncos immediately going further upfield. Now passing midfield, Giannis Athakis trying to get that ball. Casey McNulty sends an incredible pass upfield. It's going to be stopped by the Spartan keeper. A kick downfield that's going to go out on the Spartans. Incredible pass upfield as the Spartans are trying to keep that ball from the Broncos, and that's going to go out of bounds on the Spartans.
Once again, Broncos throw inbounds.
This is going to be another corner kick here by Giannis Athakis. Casey McNulty. And that is going to be a goal here for the Broncos. It is now 3-0 as both teams head back to midfield for the Spartans to kick the ball.
"15 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. 3-0.
Ball is now at midfield. The whistle is blown. And the Spartans are trying to go downfield. And that's out on the Spartans, going to the Broncos. Thrown upfield. For a minute, the Spartans looked like they had it, but Broncos are quickly rushing. And that was an incredible save there by the Spartans. And that is out on the Spartans going to the Broncos. Casey McNulty going to throw the ball inbounds. Covered by Discovery before being passed to the Broncos. And that's out on the Spartans. Casey McNulty throwing the ball inbounds again. And that goes to the Spartans.
That is offsides.
Spartans send the ball downfield, but is soon taken by the Broncos. Broncos going back upfield. Discovery sends an incredible kick downfield. That's going to be recovered by the Broncos. Some incredible offense here. Still going downfield. Correction, upfield, as Discovery is going to send a ball back downfield. McNulty passes to Thakis. Thakis running to the goal. It's going to hit the top before Shaka. It's going to recover it. And it's going to be stopped by the keeper. Keeper's going to send the ball downfield. It's immediately recovered by the Broncos. And that is out on the Broncos. Spartans are going to get possession of the ball. Correction, Broncos are going to throw in bounds.
Whistle is blown.
Looks like that might have been offsides once again. Spartans getting ready to kick the ball downfield. Tiny little pass. It's back and forth here. Casey McNulty sends a kick upfield. And another kick upfield. Giannis Thakis trying to recover. And that's going to go out of bounds.
On the Broncos, and
Stathakis trying to give that goal. Gave it a little too much power, a little too early, and that resulted in going out of bounds. Now the Spartans are going to try to get the ball downfield.
it looks like Tavira is going in for a kick.
Immediately taken by Shaka. Schengenberger here going to send the ball back of field. Back to Shaka. Shaka looking to pass. And That was almost a goal there, but it went just a little bit over the net. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick here by Giannis Stathakis. Gets a corner kick from the far side of the field. Both teams getting ready. And that's out on the Spartans. Stathakis will give us another corner kick. Stathakis kicks the ball. And that is a whistle blown. Looks like we may have a free kick here for Casey McNulty. That was an yeah, that was a handball there. And now the Broncos are going to get a free shot. And that will be a goal for the Broncos. It is now 4-0 with 9 minutes here on the clock. Both teams heading back to midfield for Discovery to gain possession of the ball. Senior Cord Nicholas going to kick the ball. Covered by Shaka. Kick downfield by Discovery. Taken by the Broncos.
And that'll be out on the Broncos.
Correction, out on the Spartans. Going to the Broncos. Casey McNulty going to throw the ball inbounds. Incredible pass upfield. Shaka trying to keep that ball inbounds and get able, and that's gonna go out of bounds on the Broncos. Substitutions coming here for the Spartans. Spartans getting ready to send the ball downfield. Covered by Casey McNulty, passed to Shaka. Back to McNulty, trying to pass to Stathakis, and it goes downfield. Covered by the Broncos. Broncos here hustling, and it's going to go back upfield by the Bronco goalie. And that's going to go out on the Spartans. Broncos getting ready to send the ball upfield. Incredible pass, recovered by Stathakis. Pass to Schnegenberger. And that's out on the Spartans. Hustling here from both teams as Casey McNulty gets ready to throw the ball inbounds. Stu Shaka. Pass over to Stathakis. Kick upfield. And that's out on the Spartans. Schnegenberger going to throw the ball inbounds. To McNulty. It's going to be a miss right there by Discovery. Gianna trying to get the ball. Ana Vargas keeping the ball from Discovery. Pass down midfield. And the Broncos are racing to get that ball to their goal. Back to Shaka. It's keeping the ball from Discovery here. Shaka trying to get that ball towards the Bronco goal. McNulty sends the ball down over to Schnegenberger. And Discovery's going downfield. Broncos sending it back up. Stathakis gaining the ball. Pass over Shaka. Stathakis going for a kick.
And that is another goal.
It is now 5-0 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here on the clock. Both teams are going back to the midfield to for Discovery to gain possession of the ball.
Sophia Rodriguez sends the ball downfield.
John Shigera is going to step in here for a moment.
Spartans.
And one thing we can continue to see about these Broncos as this game develops, they definitely know how to pass this ball, so they continue to try to penetrate past this defense. But granted, the Broncos do have these 5 points on the board, but the Spartans are playing this incredible defense. As we're seeing, they have created this almost wall-like block at the top of the block, which is preventing the Broncos from getting these easy plays. Every once in a while, they are able to slide right in. That's where they have been able to make these passes, but this goalie has been absolutely incredible for Discovery. Broncos once again getting the ball, centering pass toward the top of the key. Is going to be taken away by Discovery. Broncos fighting right back, but again, here is that collapsing wall that we continue to see as the Spartans try to clear to no avail by the Broncos. Seems like every time you have the Spartans trying to clear this ball, the Broncos defense is right there. Spartans do have the numbers right now, 3-on-2 going down, but again, you have the speed of the Broncos being able to cut down any attack before it can develop. 3 minutes to go here in the opening half. Broncos leading this one by a score of 5-0. Broncos trying to get something going at midfield, cut off by the Spartans. Spartans really have not had an opportunity at all. Here comes their best opportunity for the day. What a save right there by the Broncos. Incredible work. Hasn't had many opportunities, but when it comes down to it, Rudnick is incredible there in the goal. Broncos will begin on their own end line. 2 minutes 15 to go here in the opening half. John Shigaris here with Vashana Grant. Renisha, what have you liked so far coming out of these Broncos?
They have great defense. I mean, every time Spartans try to have a goal, their goalkeeper just keeps getting the balls over and over again, and I feel like this is a very important part of the game so far.
One thing, you keep a look at their keeper, Rodriguez, for the Spartans. This game easily could be a lot worse than the 5-0 deficit that it is. Rodriguez has made so many key stops down the stretch. Spartans trying to get another opportunity, but the Broncos able to clear that ball. A missed kick, and now the Broncos might have numbers going down the far sideline. It is a 2-on-2. Will we have the centering pass with 2 minutes to go here in the first half? We take it, and it's going to be a goal. Broncos now up 6-0 here in the opening half. And this is what we were talking about. Great defense leads to great offense. Spartans tried to get a little something going. Broncos did have that confidence, taking it all by herself down that far sideline. 6-0, Venetia. That was awesome.
I completely agree. If they keep making these goals, it may be a mercy once again.
Broncos definitely going to have to do a lot more damage in these final 2 minutes. So clock stops during the final 2 minutes in Florida high school soccer. The referee's keeping the clock during those last 2 minutes. Broncos again trying to get an attack going. Spartans trying to bring their defense up. Broncos having two down by the box, flirting with that offsides possibility. Here comes another centering pass. Rodriguez not able to make the score. Broncos with a nice, easy goal. Rodriguez trying to make magic happen, trying to go with another save, and somehow goes 8-ball right between her legs. And just like that, it is 7-0 Broncos. So the Broncos are definitely trying to come alive during the final minutes of this first half. As Renisha said, maybe trying to get to that magic score of 8-0 to have this game end at halftime, which we have seen in so many of these Broncos home games. And you have to imagine, if you are Discovery, you definitely don't want to come all this way from Lake Alfred over here to Davenport just to go home only playing one half. Whistle on the field. And that is going to be halftime here from Davenport. Your score at the half, the Davenport Broncos 7, the Discovery Academy Spartans 0. We will step away here at the half. We will be right back from Davenport High.
And we're back. It is 7-0 here in the second half. It looks like the Broncos are going to have possession of the ball as the game starts. All we're waiting for now is for the Spartans to come onto the field. Spartan now returning to the field. Broncos kick the ball. Angie Shaka trying to go downfield. Passes Casey McNulty. Caroline Schnegenberger going downfield. Pass Iona Vargas. And Iona going for the goal. And there it is. It is now 8-0. And that was less than 30 seconds into the second half. Now both teams are going back to midfield for Discovery to gain possession of the ball. Correction, that is ball game. Your final score was 8-0 with Davenport in the lead. Your executive producers for our Bronco Broadcasting Network, John Shigaris, Alan Dujet, Mel Gables, and James Rose. For Renisha Grant, I'm Mackenzie Cavan. Make sure if you enjoyed this to like and subscribe, check out our other games, and check out our broadcast tomorrow night for varsity boys basketball against Ridge. It's going to be an incredible game, so make sure to come out or listen to it here. And we hope you guys have an incredible night.